everybody. Back in the kitchen with Karen Doster, Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board, and she is joining us with a really fun cake recipe. It's gorgeous, total rock star. Would be a perfect dessert to go along with a chicken marsala. And the best part starts with a box cake mix.
That's right.
Which is, love that kind of thing.
That's right. Makes it easy, and this is called a fudge ribbon cake. And actually the ribbon is using some ricotta cheese filling. So it has cheese in there as well, and it really is fun and easy to make. It works every time I've done it. So actually you're going to start with the, it's a devil's food cake mix. So any kind you use, follow the directions on the box. All right, so you can go ahead and
prepare according to box directions.
Right.
So eggs and oil in here.
Right, and 3 eggs, and then you beat that.
You bet.
And then in the meantime, I'm going to make the ricotta filling.
Okay.
So I'm starting out with 1 cup of ricotta cheese, and again, you can find that that's the same kind of cheese you use in a lot of Italian cooking and different things like that. I'm using the whole milk kind. You could probably use the, the part skim would work as well. And then we're going to add to that, make sure that works there, a 1/4 cup of sugar, just regular sugar. It's down here, 1 egg.
So we're going to kind of make it sweet and fluffy.
That's correct, yes. We have a couple tablespoons of milk, about a tablespoon of cornstarch. That's going to help kind of hold everything together, and then a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla.
Okay.
So while you're beating, I'm going to beat too. Get it nice and smooth.
The fun part about this cake is it not only looks really pretty, we're doing it in a bundt pan, but when you cut it, it's going to give that real wow factor.
Right.
So it's really nice cake for, Valentine's Day or book club or having the ladies over, just a special dessert. I love bundt cakes.
I do too.
And they're really making a comeback. Mini bunts are also very, very big right now, those little individual bunts.
Yes, they are.
All right, so this cake mix is done.
Yeah.
I also have the frosting going on over here.
Right, and the glaze that's going to go over the top once the cake is cold is going to be a 1/4 cup of butter. You're going to put about 1/2 bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips and a couple tablespoons of corn syrup, and just get that till just the chocolate just melts and set it aside.
Okay.
So in the meantime, I have my bundt pan. Definitely want to butter it and flour it so it doesn't stick. And then we're going to take our cake batter and just put in about 1/2 of it. Okay. And I would say just kind of eyeball that.
Preheated the oven to?
Well, whatever your cake mix says. This particular one said, I think, 325. This is a dark pan.
Okay.
So just follow those cake directions again.
Okay.
All right, so I have about 1/2 of the cake batter in there.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take the entire ricotta cheese filling and pour that on.
And it pours on real easy.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And you'll spread that around.
Almost looks like a cheesecake filling type of thing.
It does.
But it's going to be a little lighter.
Lighter, slightly sweet, but not too sweet either. I think that kind of cuts back in some of the sweetness from the cake mix, which is kind of nice, and the chocolatey glaze on top.
And this glaze melts up beautifully, really nice and smooth, so that's done.
Okay, and then we're going to put the cake batter on.
Over the top.
That, and spread it around.
And we don't want to mix them together, so you don't want to,
You don't want to mix it together or swirl it. I know sometimes there are recipes like that. This, you do want to carefully spread it so it kind of goes to the ends, the edges.
That's going to be, the swirl is going to be the little white in the chocolate, which is so pretty.
It seems like when you bake it, it rises to the top. You'll see how the ribbon looks once we slice it. So anyways, so just like that.
All right, now we've got it over there.
Yeah, so bake it. And then this is what it ends up being like. You could see that swirl there in the middle.
Right.
And then you take your glaze.
You just kind of drizzle?
And drizzle it over that. There's quite a bit there, so it makes it look real pretty that way. Kind of goes down the edges. You can also spread it around if you'd like.
But it's going to harden up as it cools a little bit, so it's
once it's cooled, then that's why we decorated it with some strawberries for Valentine's Day. Looks pretty that way, or anything that you'd like.
It is gorgeous. So there it is. And then this is the cool part. You can get a shot of this. When you cut into it, you've got that nice ribbon. So that's why it's called a chocolate ribbon cake with that ricotta cheese in there. I mean, how easy is that?
Yeah.
I love this
Isn't that
recipe.
fun?
Yeah.
So.
Again, a whole new section of the website, their website, pairing cheese
and chocolate pairing guide. And then also this recipe is also on our eatwisconsincheese.com, another chocolate recipe using Wisconsin cheese.